Yeah, we in here, man. It's October 19th, literally the last day of recording, cause I needed to get the whole album done before I could do this outro. I wanted to do the outro a little different, man. I wanted to have liner notes on the actual track. So first and foremost, I gotta shout out my man record me right now, my brother Fokeezy. Focus, I appreciate you, my G. You know we had some real tireless nights in the studio, even though we work in the daytime. Let's set it off right here at the intro of the album, man. Shout out to my man Soulcon for coming through, lacing my intro once again. That crazy talk. Also, shout out to J57 and the Brooklynista for holding me down. I'm real proud of my daughter, man. Shout out to Taylor, aka Taylor Made. I remember when you was a baby on Daily Conversation. Now you the secretary and all that. Crazy. Moving right along, let's get into Imperial Sound. Crazy record produced by Praise. Yo, Praise, we got that chemistry, man. We might have to do a full length or something. I don't know. Definitely also shout out to Saul Williams for coming through and blessing it. It's an honor and a privilege to have a legend on the track, man. And he spit that shit, I ain't mad at it. Now when you hear that joint and you get them goosebumps at the end, that's all due to my brother Sean Taylor on the trumpet. Killed it as usual. Moving on to that Get Down joint, man. Shout out to Dan and man, we was in the studio. Me and Pete was listening back, that's Pete Rock of course. Pete was like, yo Tor, we got another one. I was like, yup. So definitely shout out to the Chocolate Boy Wonder. Can't believe I get to work with all these legends and talk to them and call them my friends. That's a beautiful thing. My brother Fonte, another legend in the making. You might say it's in the making, but I say it's right now. He's an amazing artist, amazing person. I'm glad to have him on the track. We clap shit up together. Knots provided the backdrop for that. It's just a mean record, I gotta love it. Moving on to that Let 'Em Know joint. Focus convinced me to record this one too. He was like, Tor, you need that. Shout out to Jalil Beats for sure. Holla at me. Yo, program directors, Mix Show Radio, man. I think we might have something with that one. Let me get a little love out there. Shout out to my girl Nina 9 holding me down on that joint. You know what I mean? Nothing but love, Hip Hop Nation fam and all that. Now let's get into this Override joint, man. Shout out to E. Jones on the beat. Jones, I appreciate you, my dude. Shout out to Jarrell Perry, came through, laced the hook for me. The spoken word on the end, just out of control, man. Shout out to Ronnie Marsalis. And then the guitars is what took it to a whole nother level, man. Shout out to Xerius Gittins on the guitar. Crazy, man, crazy joint. Crown, I mean, when I hear this record, I just gotta turn the volume up. That's something I can't even listen to at like 5. That's always on 10. Shout out to Denon Porter for holding me down on that one. To Torae for making it happen. Shout out to Guy. And shout out to 3D Not T. She just caught that body on that thing, man. Crazy. Also, shout out to my guy Boogie Blind on the cuts. See you, my G. Appreciate it. Then we get into this joint, man. Real. Again, produced by Praise. Crazy joint. Scratches on the joint by my man Shiloh, First Division and all that. Love that record, man. All my artists out there, listen deep, man. That one is for you. Now this Troubled Times record, Mac Wiles is on it, Illmind produced it. We was just in the studio, now I'ma keep it 100. When I hit Mac and I was like, I wanna do a joint, I had a whole different type of feel, a whole different vibe in mind. But we just got in the studio, we start chopping it up, and Illmind start putting the beat together, and I start coming with the verse, and Mac start coming with the hook, and it turned into Troubled Times, man. One of my favorite joints I ever did. Love that joint. Now we gonna move into Together. Special record for me for a couple reasons. For one, it's produced by Praise again. Praise the only one with 3 joints on the album. He got sneaky on me. This is like the coming home party, man, for me and my brother Kill Ripkin. Anybody that know me from my Coalescence days know me and Kill basically came in together. Shout out to Kill for being on that joint. And I got my cousin, man, introducing Shaquana Shantae. Y'all gonna hear a lot about her. We grooming her up. We gonna make sure she get out there and get right. Now we get to this entitled joint, the title track. And when you had a title track, it gotta be a real strong record, man. And I couldn't think of a better person to be on the joint with me than the lovely, incomparable Tidra Moses. I remember listening to Tidra's first album and just loving it, and to be able to work with her years later is a beautiful thing. What up, TT? Now we move on to the end. a whole different type of vibe, a whole different type of record for me. Definitely big shout out to Mark Infinite. They got me singing on the joint, man. I don't even know what else to say. Shout out to Filthy Rich for mixing that joint, recording that, making me sound like something. Of course, my cousin Shaquan is on there, closing it out. Sean Taylor's on that joint as well. Crazy record, man, and it's one of those records that really means something to me because I meant everything on there. Then we get into that Coney Island's finest, man, and when I did this record, Apollo was like, yo, you got all these joints on the album, they all sound pretty, and this, how you gonna fit my filth in there? And I was like, we gonna make it work, because the story that I want to tell on this beat, it gotta happen, man. Coney Island's finest, I love that record. That's just home base, man, that's the hood right there. Everybody in CI, I love that. Saturday night, last joint on the project, man, produced by my big homie, my OG, somebody who literally changed my life overnight, DJ Premier. You know, me and Preem is 4, 5, 6 records deep, and I was just like, yo, I want to do something different. I want to do a story joint, and I want it to be funny. I want it to be comical, show a whole different side. So we did that, man. And that's the album. Now, of course, writing the songs and getting the songs together is one thing, but you can't do it without a team. So I definitely want to shout out the team for holding me down. First and foremost, big shout out to my man Andrew Finkelstein. What up, Fink? Shout out to Jay Singh. What up, John? What's good, man? Thank you guys for all your help. Definitely big shout out to everybody, man, who came together for me. Shout out to Vicky. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to Imani. Now, when we did this album, it was different. It was a different thing for me because we did a lot of the, not a lot of it, but some of the portions of the money that we raised for it came through the Kickstarter, man. So shout out to everybody who got involved with the Kickstarter. I think we had 206 people or something like that. It's a beautiful thing. And one of the prizes on the Kickstarter was you get a shout out on the album. So let's get right into it, man. Shout out to Jan Willing. Big shout out to him, man. I'm not sure where he's from, but his name is Jan, but it's pronounced Jan. So he's definitely from across the waters and all that. Big shout out to Short Funk, man. That Short Funk podcast, holding me down, always supporting me. I appreciate that. My man Mo Bama, what up, Mo? You know what I mean? Mo Habib, that's family right there. Shout out to you, shout out to Riri as well. You know how we get it. Shout out to Ali Petway. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You never understand how much this means to me to have people believe in your dreams. Also, shout out to Isan Rahim. Appreciate you, my G. Dope Dollars, what up? I know that wasn't the joint you picked, but you told me you wish you could have did it, so we gonna do it anyway. I hope I'm not leaving nobody out, man. You know, of course, all praises due God. Thank God always, every day, all day, every day. Shout out to my whole SiriusXM fam. Oh, you know what, man? We had the interns work on the album, man. Definitely big shout out to them for holding me down. Everybody who got involved with, the whole team Torae, man. So definitely shout out to Christian. Shout out to Anton. Christian, a.k.a. No, Antoine. Twan Don, upper class and all that. Got to shout out my man making me sound good, man. Brian Timay, Mr. Temptation. You know what I mean? Make sure these vocals is right, man. Don't play. Definitely also shout out to my brother Jim Drew. He been there since day one, making sure my business was straight. Definitely appreciate Jim. What up? Shout out to my lawyer Lena, making sure the paperwork is always right, paper's always right. Now, just like most liner notes, if I left anybody out, definitely blame the mind and not the heart. You know how hard I work, you know how much I appreciate and love all of y'all. I'ma just close out with the family, man. Shout out to Mom Dukes, always being, my number one fan, waving the flag and all that. I love you, Mom, you know what it is. Shout out to Horace, holding you down. Shout out to my pops, Thomas Carr. What up, pops? Shout out to Young Tay Tay. I mean, you already got shouted out because you on the album, but somebody who just got my focus a whole different way when I had my firstborn baby. She ain't a baby no more. Shout out to young Nicholas as well. And of course, my lovely wife, Kimberly. I know I put you through a lot, man. I know, late nights and running around and touring and being gone for so long. I know that shit gets annoying, I feel you. But you hold it down, man, and we gonna take it to the top. Also, shout out to my business partner, Bill, man. Bill, let's get this Hip Hop Today TV out of here. For sure. Big Screen Reezy and all that. Shout out to my SiriusXM fam, the Sarge Reggie Hawkins. Shout out to Millie D. Shout out to everybody that program records, Dion Deezy, everybody that hold me down. I'm on 6 days a week, man. that is no small thing, man. I definitely appreciate being able to get into these different homes and different ears, you know, outside of my own music. So I definitely gotta shout y'all out. Coney Allen, that's the hub right there, man. That's the foundation. That's it, man. You know, Happen Ski, Day Ones. Shout out to B, shout out to Will AG, shout out to Al Beezy, shout out to Ja, shout out to my fool Specs. We hurry up and get home. Rest in peace to Chinks. Rest in peace to my brother Sean Price. Two people that I lost during the course of recording this album. Crazy enough, man, I had spoke to Chinks about getting on the joint. Obviously, me and Sean had did so many records together. Shit still hurt, man, but you know, I hope when y'all hear this, you know, wherever you are, I hope I do you proud, and I hope you continue to shine down and keep blessing me. I think I took up enough of your time, man. It's a long ass outro. How long is this nigga spending on the outro? It's my Drake impersonation. We gonna fade this one out. Crisis produced this joint, by the way. Can't leave him out. Shout out to the whole J League. Shout out to the whole Jamla fam. Shout out to For Members Only. Shout out to Foreign Exchange. You know, I'm a fruit of that tree right there, man. So it's only right. Entitled Torae. I'm out.
Internal affairs.